not going to be here that long because I got to enjoy the rest of my evening. Okay. Uh, I just wanted to come and say this real quick. You are the weakest link. You are a very weak person to make an extremely egregious lie about a person and to not be able to admit that you lied on a person. Even when you know that it will end your life. Since when is getting vengeance on a person that fucking important? Why would it be worth it? Why would it be worth it? I'm just saying, for me, I ain't no fear about that. I ain't got no fear about whatever lie somebody made up about me. It's weird, it's ridiculous, it's retarded. Why would you continue to tell a lie that you know is going to end your life? That's the stupidest shit ever. If you make up something about somebody that's small, which that can be fucked up too, shouldn't be making up lies about anybody. But for you to have the inability to admit that you're lying, that's what's fucking sad about it. Why continue to lie on a person? Hey, Money Bill, WGSM, hello. You would think that a person would have more self-love than that. What could fucking possibly be worth it? Nothing is worth that. Nothing. And you're too weak to just admit it because there's a lot of people that they just can't admit to their fucking mistakes. I'm telling you, 90% of the world's problems would be resolved if people could just fucking admit to when they make a mistake. If you made a mistake in judgment 13 years ago and made up some shit because you was chasing clout or you got caught up in some shit, just be a man or be a woman and have some kind of integrity about yourself and just say, you know what? I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have lied like that. I was wrong. Do it for yourself. The people that you're lying about, like, okay, let's keep it real. We can bring race into it, right? But let's face it, I'm not Emmett Till. We're not living in those days. And then sit up here, just really angry about it because you can't fucking, think in your mind and get your mind right, saying shit to me like, you deserve everything that you're going to get. Yeah, which is everything good. I deserve everything that I'm going to get that's good. Some shit you just don't say about a person. You just don't make up lies like that about a person. That's a very fucking serious thing. False accusations of rape. And then not only that, you're accusing innocent people of being sexual predators while you prey on them sexually. Like, make that make sense. You would think that you would care about yourself more, but you don't. Especially when the person that you're lying about has said, hey, listen, I don't want that to affect my life. I don't give a shit. That shouldn't even be something that people should struggle with when they look at me, when they speak to me. They shouldn't even struggle with that. That shouldn't even, like, somebody that makes something like that up is just dumb and stupid, right? And so I've said it, okay, well, you told, like, that's a serious lie to tell about somebody that could lead to poverty, destruction, violence. A person could get seriously hurt, life ruined, lose their job, lose their credibility, lose everything, or they could be killed over that. So for me, I'm gonna say, go ahead and take this motherfucker. Like, you gonna die, not me. And the proof is in the goddamn pudding. You're gonna end up. Is it worth it? Okay, you want to die for that shit? Well, you will, cause you're not gonna put that on me. No, 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 no. I would never have it. My man ain't gonna never look at me in that type of way. My family, my children, the public, the general public, they not gonna ever look at me in that way. And I've been extremely vocal about that. And I've said it, don't say it anymore. Like, stop saying it. And you're like, I don't care if I die. I know I'm lying. I know that I'm telling a lie on somebody that could potentially hurt them or harm their reputation as well as harm others, because you're bringing up a very sensitive topic, and then that's when you're exploiting sexual abuse victims while you sexually abuse people while having no real proof. That's not proof. You don't have any proof of that because nothing like that ever happened. So then what? So then now what? And I don't understand how somebody cannot have self-awareness, especially when you first started telling that lie. You looked halfway human. Now it looks like you're turning into a fucking fossil or something. Like, do you not understand that this lie that you insist on telling is killing you at a fast rate? I personally think that's what's wrong with some of these people, and they don't care. Vengeance is more important, but that's not vengeance. First of all, vengeance is for God. You don't have no power to bring vengeance. You might be able to bring somebody some fucking negativity. You might even make a motherfucker feel uncomfortable sometime. Not me though. I don't give a fuck. Why should an innocent person have to be affected? What was I supposed to have, a heart attack or a stroke? Get the fuck out of here. I don't get afflicted by stuff like that. It's up to you. Save yourself. You need prayer. You need to go and you need to confess to yourself. You need to confess to the public, and you need to go to God and say, hey, I have been telling this egregious lie about a person that I know is not the truth, but I've been saying it still, and I have sinned. And then you'll say, oh, well, I believe in Jesus Christ. Well, Jesus Christ does not support your lie. It's not real. It never happened. Period. End of story. So now what are you going to do? And again, it is because people like that are destined for destruction, because you've already committed crimes that you've tried to scapegoat onto other people. I am a 5'4" woman with a family that I love very much. And, my children, my man, my grandbabies, I have a great life ahead of me. You can't stop that. And, I'm not going to ever be like, well, I'm going to just, let them live or whatever. And no, I'm going to ask for you to be dead. You want me dead and you're lying. I'm pure of heart while you lie and not give a shit. And I just feel like, well, maybe you shouldn't be here. That's literally how I feel about the situation. Hell. And then also with the drama and the confusion, that's what you're going to go through in your head. Nobody else has to be fucking confused about that. If a person is dumb enough to go along with your lie, let them be dumb. Especially when there's blood on a lie. There's blood on that shit. Like, literally, people have died just like, I ain't worth that shit. Is having sex with somebody worth that shit? I ain't worth that shit. Because you will die. I mean, it is what the fuck it is. They gonna show up and have to do goddamn chest compressions on your crazy ass. You think that, and then they'll say that a witch that can bring about justice and balance and peace, stabilize and neutralize a fucked up situation. We the devil. No, you the devil. In your terms, you're the devil. I can sit here, oh my God, I can breathe in through my nose, out through my mouth. My heart feels good. I am protected and loved. You're not going to hurt me or the people that I love just because you're too foolish to be strong enough. You're weak. Why should somebody else allow your weakness to be their downfall? What do you want people to do? You want people to feel sorry for you? You want people to care? Well, no one cares. So, I just think it's ridiculous. I said I wasn't gonna. Yeah, that Paulo is. Hold on, y'all. Oh, damn, that sucks. So, I don't even know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Repeating the lie that's fucking you up ain't gonna help either. Repeating a lie doesn't make it the truth. It don't matter how many times you say it over and over again, it's still a lie. You can't create it. You can't say, well, I'm going to go back time and make it so that that happened. That you're, especially when it comes to a witch, because you can say whatever you want to say and come with these emotionally unstable people that claim to be witches, but witches are wise women. And I ain't never seen nobody do that in history. Like, you special, but you gonna be special dead, and you ain't gonna have nothing to speak of. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You weak. You are too weak to just do the right thing by yourself. I don't need for you to tell the truth. Is that what you think? I don't need for you to tell the truth. That's why I'm saying people like that will say they believe in God, but you really don't. You really don't believe in God. Because if you believed in God, you would be strong enough to just come out and tell the fucking truth. And then you would know that God is real. Now, I had a rumor that was made up about me starting 13 fucking years ago. And in these 13 years, I ain't did nothing but grew. My family has grown. And I ain't been nothing but blessed and healthy. Not hardly one fucking hospital visit. The fuck are you talking about? And I have very good luck and favor, and I'm blessed. That's what reality is. Your delusion does not matter. The point is that when you speak out of your mouth about somebody's name, that's when they got the right to attack you. You can protect your fucking self by not doing shit like that. As long as you do that, you allow my spirits and you allow my will to be done against you, and my will be done. And it doesn't matter if you're a man, a woman, a fucking hermaphrodite. You can be a goddamn fucking transgender. You can be whatever the fuck you be, straight, a lesbian, gay, you still gonna get that fucking work. It's not gonna fucking matter. And then, for that, I'm glad to see you suffering, because you've inconvenienced me. The fact that I even got to hear about this dumb shit from somebody that I literally ended a friendship with 11. And then, oh, wait a minute, let's put all of her problems off on me. Fuck that. You're gonna die for that shit, because I didn't raise that person. I was not around, and whatever the fuck happened to that person that fucked them up had nothing to fucking do with me. And then I feel like a lot of these people out here that be listening to this shit ain't mentally or emotionally well. You're not well. Like, whoever did something to you, you want to try to put that shit off on me. No, that's going to come back on you. That's going to come back on you. And it's not going to make it right for you. It's not. It's not. And you may think, oh, well, I'm still alive and I'm living. No, you're not. You're miserable. I'm glad to see you like that, because you've inconvenienced me. When I ended a friendship with somebody, that should have been the fucking end of it. No, instead, she found you dipshits that could fucking stalk me because she was mad about me ending the fucking friendship. This shit is sick. And good things are not gonna fucking happen for you until you tell the fucking truth. And I am not Emmett Till. I love Emmett Till. He was a beautiful young boy. It was sad what the fuck happened to him. Very sad, but that's not gonna that and then the tragedy that was bestowed upon Tiffany Chrisman's life, that ain't my tragedy at all. Which was one of the reasons why I walked away from her, because I could see her life ending tragically. You know why? Because, like, okay, isn't it ironic that I'm dealing with this dumb shit in social media because Tiffany did not have any fucking standards on who she spoke to or slept with? Ain't that a bitch? You're not going to make that fucking happen. I ended my friendship with her because she kept bringing a bunch of dangerous people around. And I didn't want those people around me or my children. And you're not going to be. I will beat your ass. I'm not fucking playing with these motherfucking people. Somebody that I ended a friendship with, I shouldn't even have to fucking think about their asses. And you a stupid ass idiot for running around here caping for that person. It ain't my fucking fault, you stupid. That's why I was saying, y'all, all of us ain't a part of no one goddamn consciousness. No, we not. Y'all in a totally different realm. I ain't got nothing to do with that dumb shit. I would never do that. I wouldn't give a fuck what's going on in my life. I wouldn't give a damn. I ain't about to be around. I ain't about to be bothered with no shit like that. I ain't about to do that shit. I ain't about to be involved with no shit like that. And so what's next? Now what? Okay, so you just gonna put it all off on me? No, 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 no. That's why you sitting over there and your chest is heavy. You feel sick of heart. And we gonna amp up and we gonna do some amplification on this shit. Straight up and down. You deserve it. You deserve it. If you lose your life during the process of telling a fucking sexual lie on somebody that ain't the fucking truth, and you running around this motherfucker trying to bring false vengeance to a person and trying to create a false reality, trying to fuck up that person's life, in my humble opinion, your ass deserve to die. You don't deserve nothing good to happen to you. That's a fucking fact. Hey, Rio. Yeah. You don't deserve shit good to happen to your ass. It's a fact. And especially when it comes to a woman, you look like a sissy. You sitting up here trying to bring this kind of heat to a woman because you too much of a hell. At least a real man. A lot of these men, they be going to jail. And the very same person that made up the lie has literally been talking to a young girl on the internet since she was 15 or 16 years old. Now, most people that have committed a crime like that right out in front of every fucking body, you tried to cover it up by scapegoating on me with your bitch ass. You trying to cover it up. A lot of the people that make mistakes like what you're doing as a man, they're man enough to fucking admit to it. So not only that, you're not even man enough to admit to your shit. The hell? This shit is ridiculous. And you know what? The day that I hear that you've passed on, I'm going to celebrate because you deserve it. Innocent people don't deserve for things to happen to them that's bad because of a stupid person like that. Oh, I'll text it. I'll text it to you from my business line, Rio. I'll have to look at it again. I have it in my playlist. I don't know if Jackie, because we ain't seen Jackie around since 2024. I don't know if Jackie actually put that audio in it, but it's a video of, like, apparently at the same time that he was making that video, his teeth were flying out of his mouth. I don't know how do you end up with teeth flying out of your mouth? I'm gonna look at it and see if he actually said it in that video. And then I'm gonna also go to my Daily Motion account because I believe that I have the original footage of him saying that in my account. So I'll do you. Okay, well, text me. My business phone is 770-686-7461. It's in the video description box, okay? And I'll get that sent to you, okay? Whatever it is that I have on that. Because that's pretty disgusting for you to do that, Mike. It really, he's disgusting. He ain't got no good sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody can see it written all over his face. Just the karma that he's getting, and photoshopping a picture of me. Like, first of all, evil don't necessarily have a face on it. So, you know, even though I look healthy and shit, you know what I'm saying? You can tell ain't nothing wrong with me health-wise or whatever, just except that I got a little bit older. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean anything. But the fact that you look so bad, like you look like a monster, like you literally look like a monster. And for you to be that bitch made, to sit up here, a literal monster online, like, because I'll destroy you. I'm just gonna destroy. And I'm not talking about on no social media shit. I'm not talking about that. Like the whole world knows you're a fucking liar. Anybody that wants to believe that is unfortunate. That's unfortunate for you to be in on that lie. You must like literally like I hope that you do better, okay, in life. On some real shit, we ready to clock in. We ready to fucking cash in. Straight up and down. And we don't want your goddamn soul. Your soul is already, you ain't had no soul. Straight up and down. Okay? All right, I got it, Rio. I'll send it to you. I gotta go, you guys, because I have, and it's just really, really sad to see people out here that don't care about themselves. Like, you literally don't care about yourself, because I already told you that there's blood on that fucking lie. The person that betrayed me literally, like, can you not take a fucking hint? This motherfucker that I did nothing but protected, like, literally my life was on the line for her. Literally going at her in the middle of the night so she wouldn't get killed because she wanted to cheat on her fucking baby daddy. I'm not saying that your baby daddy got the right to kill you just because you cheating on him and shit. Literally the complete opposite happened. I looked out for that person for like 10 years that I was hanging around that motherfucker. And for her to collaborate a fucking lie for you, look at what the fuck happened to her. Fuck all that dumb shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that emotional ass fucking shit. This motherfucker got mutilated. I'm not saying it was because of me. I'm saying it's because of y'all. That's what the fuck I'm saying. That's the kind of shit that I want, that I walk the fuck away from. Straight up and down. She got mutilated from fucking around with y'all bad juju having fucking ass, especially you, Mike. She should have told the fucking truth. Straight up and down. You don't tell no lie like that about a fucking person. And then try to fuck with my bloodline, try to fuck with my people and shit, my whole goddamn fucking family. And you think my ancestors ain't gonna fucking stand up and stand 10 toes down? And you think you gonna beat me on that necromancy work to the point where you think you can get rid of my fucking ancestors? You think like for real though, like let me not even get on that shit. I gotta go. I gotta go for real. Like, yeah, yeah. So anyway, like I said, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I ain't got nothing to do with you being a dumbass sitting up there making deals with the devil. You the devil though, to be honest with you. You the devil. For real, for real. People need to speak up and tell the fucking truth when a lie like that is being fucking told. All I know is that I'm the goddamn chariot. I'ma carry my fucking people through this shit. You got me fucked up. Alright? So anyway, I gotta go. Bye.